All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, as always. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, all the Akim serving in truth, righteousness, and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make the call and election sure. All right, quick video through the spirit. It says Detroit area businesses see a lack of foot traffic amid CV19 spike statewide. And I'll start with the scriptures. Jeremiah 16:9. It says, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness and the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride." And that's specifically what they're going to be complaining about in this video. How they're saying the lack of foot traffic in their stores, how people aren't really going outside. You know, not to mention the majority of stuff that people buy is offline. So you, as far as grocery shopping, you can do your grocery shopping online. You know, there's nothing in the grocery stores anyway. But you also, everything else you can buy online. You know, you got Amazon, you got Wayfair, all these different apps or whatnot. So you even got on Facebook something called Marketplace. All right, so that's what the Lord said he was going to do. I'm reading again, Jeremiah 16:9. It says, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes." Okay, so this place. And in your days, we seen it in our days. It says the voice of mirth. The voice of mirth would be happiness, you know, having a good time, you know, enjoying yourself. And the voice of gladness. And the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. You know, the bridegroom and the bride, that's supposed to symbolize joyfulness. All right, and we know relationships today don't mean shit anyway, but, you know, people get married for clout, you know, for the photo op, you know. But that's what the Lord's doing, so. Let's see.
Intense, widespread community transmission right now.
As the highly contagious Omicron variant causes COVID numbers to skyrocket, some businesses across Southeast Michigan are noticing less foot traffic. So you're blaming Omicron on the reduction of business?
100%, yeah. It's significantly slower. I would say at least 50% slower than typical. So we think people are just choosing to stay home, or they're sick, or they have people at home that are sick, and they're just not choosing to come outside.
At Right Impressions in Royal Oak, they have safety protocols in place for those who are coming out to shop.
Hand sanitizer station when you walk in. We do open the front door for ventilation.
Shears and Shaves on the Avenue of Fashion in Detroit has also seen a reduction in its clientele.
It hasn't killed business much, but it is, you know, we have seen a pinch.
Knowing that the variant is highly transmissible, management at Shears and Shaves decided to boost their cleaning regimen.
But we're also, in between haircuts, we're taking extra time to sanitize the stations, break them down a little more than often. We have a dedicated staff member here, Mr. Otis, that actually takes care of that for us in between each client.
Restrooms are also getting extra TLC.
The restrooms are getting cleaned every 30 minutes versus every hour.
And some activities have been suspended.
When we used to have, you know, young men and ladies playing chess, we kind of eliminated that.
The weight room is also seeing changes.
We either ask you to wait in your vehicle or come in, you know, at the time of your appointment.
Back in Royal Oak, some restaurants are also working to reduce the amount of customers in their waiting area.
We do not take reservations like for people. It's just first come, first serve. And if we're on a wait, we take down their phone number and give them a call or text them so that they're not waiting and standing around.
Many restaurants continue to offer outdoor seating for those who don't want to eat indoors.
We do have outdoor dining in a heated tent.
Businesses hope this pandemic will soon be a thing of the past so they can get back to the business of being in business.
It is hurting the businesses, the small businesses, but hopefully this will all work out.
And Royal Oak, Ingrid Kelly, Fox 2 News.
All right, so there you go, man. You know, small businesses in general, man, are just taking a hit unless you're one of these big corporate businesses, you know. And, you know, as much as obvious as it is, the things that, you know, we prophesy about the downfall of this country, as obvious as it is, you know, people are still going to ignore it and be optimistic, you know, and that's cool too, you know. because that's also prophecy that people would ignore the signs. Okay. So yeah, man, you can't do nothing in this place no more, man. Nothing's the same as it was, you know. Nothing's gonna go back to normal, you know. And Esau's, man, he's trying to bring in this new world order, and we know through the Spirit that the elder apostle Tahar coined this year the year of Yahweh Bashem and Yahweh Shai turning up. And, you know, a heavy scripture that brothers have been bringing out lately is Ezekiel 12 and 22, where it speaks on every prophecy that the Lord has spoken is going to be fulfilled, man. Okay, and that's what's going to happen, man. So, you know, for us brothers that knows what's going on, you know, we got comfort in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for the simple fact that we understand what's going on. We understand what's taking place. We understand the severity, you know, and amen. Just the wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for the understanding. You know, whereas a lot of these people, man, even though it be said to them, they still not gonna comprehend. Even though it's happening right in their face, they still not gonna comprehend, you know. So, you know, we just, amen, we count our blessings, man. The wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Let's go here. This is Isaiah 24 and 7. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. All right, ain't nothing to celebrate here, man. You know, ain't nothing to toast to. You know, when you look at these past couple holidays that just passed, they all ran concurrently. And, man, really starting with that 4th of July BS. You know, man, they ran concurrently, man, and it was like, they came and went. All of them just came and went. All right. You know, as far as Thanksgiving go, man, people was just celebrating that shit just to be celebrating it. You know, stuck in the Matrix. Christmas came. Nobody was in no type of Christmas spirit. Wasn't shit jolly. You know, it was a weird-ass year again. You know, weird-ass year for people who, well, weird for us too, man, because we so used to, you know, we're so used to that spirit, man, out here so heavy, man, that Christmas spirit, that Happy New Year spirit, man. This is a continuation of 2020, all right? This is 2020 part 2, hence 2022, you know? So it says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Man, it's so dead out here, man. Even the music suck ass. And, you know, just being straight up, man. Even the music is trash. It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall not be bitter to them that drink it. Yeah, man. You know, it says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, man. Yeah, man. People want answers. We giving them the answers. That ain't what they want to hear, though. You know, man. These people sick, man. It's like you ask for the truth, you get the truth. The truth is too harsh for you to deal with. So you decide that ain't what you want the truth to be. So you decide to just, you know, ignorance is bliss. You know, but hey, man. This is 2nd Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at verse 40. It says, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. He that setteth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. Yeah, man. So these stories and shit talking about, you know, they trying to stay optimistic. They trying to stay open, you know, stay running and whatnot. But hey, man, everything's coming to an end, man. You know, it's final curtain call. It says, he that occupieth merchandise as he that have no profit by it. Yeah, man. Man, I went in the store the other day, man. You know, so a lot of these gas stations you go in, man, they don't really be having shit in there anyway. A bunch of junk food and shit. And, you know, you just look at that shit and just walk past it. But I finally had bought a bag of hot Cheetos, man. It was dust all on the bag and shit. I'm like, man, this place sad. You know, everything on the shelves was all dusty and shit. Like, nobody's been buying that shit, you know. It says, he that occupied merchandise as he that have no profit by it. And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. Yeah, man. We got a bunch of half-finished ass buildings around the world. You know, here in Detroit, you see people started building houses or tore down some houses and cleared up some land. The house is like half built. And I do delivery, so I get to travel and see a lot of this. But yeah, man. It says, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. Yeah, man, because the Lord about to destroy all of this shit, man. You know, you got a building, you got a business, you sell shit. You know, let's say you got a grocery store or a barbershop, like we were saying. You know, a little antique shop, whatever, man. You know, all that shit's gonna be destroyed, man. You're not gonna profit from it. Like you heard the lady say, she lost over 50% of the foot traffic that she was getting. Well, hey, man, you know you're gonna lose 100% of it, so you might as well just shut down business, cash out, and shit, man. You know, live out the rest of your days, man, because this shit's almost over with. Second Edge is 1643. Oh shit, Salakia. Verse 43, it says, he that soweth as if he shall not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather grapes. It says, they that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. So the point that's being made here is, man, everything that you putting your effort into, if it ain't serving your how by Shem Yahushai, it's gonna come to naught. You know, whatever the outcome is you expecting, you can expect the opposite of that, man. It's gonna come to naught. Your marriages, you're gonna come to naught. It's for no reason. Your businesses for no reasons. You planting gardens and all that shit, it's for no reason. It's all gonna be destroyed. All right. It says, and if you're able to accumulate some shit, 9 times out of 10 is for the profits, man. It says, and therefore they that labor in vain. So all the work that people continue to keep putting in and ignoring what we telling them that this is the downfall of the society, it's in vain. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame, man. It says, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. It says, and they that occupy their merchandise. So all the shit you putting your effort into, man, you storing up all this food, or you got a business, man. When all hell break loose, man, your business is going to get looted, destroyed, burnt down. You know. Hey, man, it's just... Hey, ain't nothing but a bunch of L's coming to this world, man. People about to take a lot of L's. It says, and they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sins, saith the Lord. So, yeah, man. That's what the Lord said, man. The more you deck your cities, your houses, your own persons, the more you try to forward your life in this captivity, the more the Lord gonna be angry with you. All right. Now you got brothers, man, who brothers might be getting a new place, brothers might get a new car, man, but brothers ain't putting their hope into that shit, man. It's just to sustain you for the moment, with the understanding that all this shit's gonna be destroyed. You know, a brother might get a new house, but he not about to go deck it all out and make it all comfortable and shit. Man, you're gonna make it humble, man, with the understanding like, hey, man, I'm just here for the moment, man. I'm just here for the moment, you know, Thawadi Yahawashi Shem Yahushai. You know, hey, but, you know, a brother get a new car, man, he might throw some rims or something on it, you know, get it and make it clean, but, you know, that's just for the moment. It's temporary. All right, we're preparing to lose everything in this society. It says, so, yeah, man, the Lord, I'm gonna read it again. It says, and they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities. All right. So you see in all of these cities, they keep throwing up buildings and opening businesses in the middle of this shit, which is stupid. It says their houses. All right, you got people that's adding on to their houses, painting their houses. You know, you just remodeled your whole house. Especially Ishmael, man. You going to Ishmael neighborhood, man. They building houses like a mug, dog. You know, off the back of Jake. You know, they business in Jake Hood, but they house is somewhere in fucking, you know, Dearborn Heights somewhere, man. Dearborn, you know, big ass houses. But it says, so that their houses, their possessions, and their own persons. Yeah, man. You know, you trying to make yourself look good to forward yourself in this society. It says, the more will I be angry with them for their sins, said the Lord. So, hey, man, the more the Lord going to be angry with you, hence, the more judgment's going to come upon you, the more wrath. You know, so hey, that's what we seeing, man. That's simply just what you're seeing concerning this whole, you know, this whole thing, man. You know, this prophecy coming to pass. We about to get up out of here. And hey, man, whether you will hear or whether you will forbear, hey, the Lord's will is gonna be done. So, with that being said, shalom.
Dealing with just intense, widespread community transmission right now.
As the highly contagious Omicron variant causes COVID numbers to skyrocket, some businesses across Southeast Michigan are noticing less foot traffic. So you're blaming Omicron on the reduction of business?
100%, yeah. It is significantly slower. I would say at least 50% slower than typical. So we think people are just choosing to stay home, or they're sick, or they have people at home that are sick, and then just not choosing to come outside.
At Right Impressions in Royal Oak, they have safety protocols in place for those who are coming out to shop.
Hand sanitizer station when you walk in. We do open the front door for ventilation.
Shears and Shaves on the Avenue of Fashion in Detroit has also seen a reduction in its clientele.
It hasn't killed business much, but it is, you know, we have seen a pinch.
Knowing that the variant is highly transmissible, and management at Shears and Shaves decided to boost their cleaning regimen.
But we're also, in between haircuts, we're taking extra time to sanitize the stations, break them down a little more than often. We have a dedicated staff member here, Mr. Otis, that actually takes care of that for us in between each client.
Restrooms are also getting extra TLC.
The restrooms are getting cleaned every 30 minutes versus every hour.
And some activities have been suspended.
When we used to have, you know, young men and ladies playing chess, we kind of eliminated that.
The weight room is also seeing changes.
We either ask you to wait in your vehicle or come in, you know, at the time of your appointment.
Back in Royal Oak, some restaurants are also working to reduce the amount of customers in their waiting area.
We do not take reservations like for people. It's just first come, first serve. And if we're on a wait, we take down their phone number and give them a call or text them so that they're not waiting and standing around.
Many restaurants continue to offer outdoor seating for those who don't want to eat indoors.
We do have outdoor dining in a heated tent.
Businesses hope this pandemic will soon be a thing of the past so they can get back to the business of being in business.
It is hurting the businesses, the small businesses, but hopefully this will all work out.
And Royal Oak, Ingrid Kelly, Fox 2 News.